Good morning, Bleak Riders. Good morning here in Iowa. Gonna take the Connie over to the mechanics. It's not shifting into 6th gear. Noticed this problem on my trip back from Missouri. And yeah, want to get it resolved. Want the bike to be operating at its peak efficiency. So I thought we'd get a little ride in, have a little discussion, see what we come up with, and maybe even segue into a story. I want to thank everybody for coming along, for continuing to stick around with this channel. I know I haven't been putting out content very much lately. I'm pretty busy with work, pretty busy with life. You know, I do this as a hobby. It's fun for me. But like everything, as you get older, moderation is the king. So, without further ado, let's get into the ride. Alright, all gassed up. Don't know how much of this intro actually came through. On our way to the mechanics. Get the Connie looked at. She's not shifting into 6th. Alright. Got a little stop. Got to meet up with my mother, who's going to be picking me up from the mechanics. Happy I get to spend a little time with her on a nice Saturday before the heat gets out and upon us. Oh, this old girl, been too long. There's something special about this bike. My connection to it when I ride it. It gives you different vibes than the Z900. You know, the Z900 makes you want to go fast, and this bike, well, it still wants to go fast, but it also makes me want to just hit some open road and enjoy the view. You know, take things a little slower, ease into things a little more. It says something special about it, and I really love this bike. Really hope he tells me that it's not the transmission, it's the gear shift changer. Last real trip I took on this bike was to Missouri, and then when I got back home with it, I took it out to ledges. And you know, I've said this in previous videos, the gas mileage on it's pretty atrocious for being a touring bike, so got to find some resolve with this thing. Been pretty hot here lately. What's it like where you're at? You know, Des Moines been, yesterday we seen 100 degrees. And I realize we ain't no Arizona or Texas, but we got this humidity here that's, brother, it ain't easy. For Des Moines finest. got the backrest on. Pretty nice. It needs an adjustment. It needs to come forward a little bit more. It's not quite cradling me. I got to go pretty far back in order to take advantage of the backrest. Luckily I can feel it hitting my back. But here's where this will come in handy. Having that little bit of backrest out on the highway is gonna be glorious. So smooth, and then she picks right up. And again, Z900 just wants to go, man. It's got the heart of a race bike, or at least certainly the looks of one. This bike, just different vibe, man. Different feel altogether. You know, able to go fast, but more distinguished. Not quite the young upstart that the Z9 is. I really think it would be great if Kawasaki released an inline-4 Heritage, if they made that their heritage motor. A lot of the big bike manufacturers, eventually in the lifetime of their companies, they release what's called their Heritage Edition bike. And I sent Kawasaki a letter saying, hey, are you guys, you know, planning on doing a heritage bike? I mean, what better time than now? We're about to see a big transition in the industry, I think, my opinion, that we're going to see a big transition in the industry towards smaller displacement bikes. As people get tighter with money, as we move towards a greener future, I think you're going to see that we're not going to straight do away with fossil fuels, but it'll be a throwback to the late 70s, early 80s, and the economy class, the rise of the economy class. And I think you're going to see that in bikes. You're going to see a lot of 500s, a lot of 650s sold in the coming years. And people will still have their big bikes, but yeah, we're mostly through the intersection, right? Hey. So, well, for one thing, hold on to your big bikes. They become worth a pretty penny in years to come as the industry now sort of making them move towards a more sustainable platform. Get me one of these cup holders all the cool guys have, you know, maybe with a little straw in it, a little crooked straw, so I can grab me a little drink while I ride. Old school Mercedes, hell yeah. Come on, go. It's a go, not cry, baby. I want to thank everybody for saddling up, coming for a ride with your old buddy Bleak Rides. As I would say, just ride. It's a Saturday morning. We got each other, got the road. Is there anything else we need? Not that I can think of. Oh man, I miss this bike. Can't wait till my windshield comes. I ordered a rifle fairing. I think they're from England. Should be pretty fancy. Well, here's where my mom lives. So we'll get her on the horn. And have her follow me over to the mechanics. Hell yeah. Alright, well, it seems my mom got the early start and had already taken off. So she's already at the place we had discussed meeting. I better get my butt south. Bike really feels good in third. Third is that magical gear where it's not trying too hard, you know, it's not pushing itself. First and second seem like we're just trying to get to third. Oh, this should be fun. I bet this is slick. That spot's been on that road for about a week. So, tried getting a little slick through there, a little sludgy. My dear Bleak Riders, I want to take a moment to express my utmost gratitude and appreciation for you joining me on this exciting ride. I've been exploring the history of Kawasaki and the concourse. Your enthusiastic support and engagement have truly made this journey unforgettable. Together we have delved into the origins, designs, and innovations and remarkable milestones of this iconic motorcycle. From its inception to its evolution over the years, we have uncovered the untold stories and fascinating details that have shaped the Kawasaki Concours into the beloved machine it is today. I want to extend a heartfelt thank you for your unwavering support, inspiring comments, and valuable feedback throughout this series. Your presence and active participation have made the experience all the more enjoyable and rewarding for me. As we bid farewell to the history of the Kawasaki Concours, let us cherish the memories that we have created together on it. It has been an absolute pleasure to embark on this journey with each and every one of you, and remembering this adventure doesn't end here. I have many videos to cover in my motorcycles and murder content. There are many more thrilling experiences to come. So, thank you once again for your continued support, and I look forward to sharing more exciting motorcycle stories and adventures with y'all in the future. That's all I got for today. This has been a Bleak Rides production. Be safe, y'all. Remember, just ride.